Conference matchup in today's game as the Nuggets come into town for this one. A time-honored tradition, the NBA on 2K Sports, Sunday Night Hoops action. Delighted to have all of you with us here tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Now here's Murray. Down low, Cauley Stein. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Baseline jumper. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. And Steve, tonight, a lot of players who are very, very explosive. It could basically be one long highlight reel tonight.
It is. We have some guys that you get a chance to jump out of your seat and scream. When you see guys get dunks, the quickness off the dribble, I mean, I'm impressed, Kevin, to watch the athleticism to go along with the skill set.
Here's Wright. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Middleton left side. Over McCollum. That one wide left. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And he gets it back. Here's Winner. And the three off target. Now here's Wright. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Elbow shot. Siakam pulls it in.
This is a problem for him. Inconsistent from the mid-range.
Murray outside. McCollum outside. 6 on the shot clock. That three off the mark.
And that's the shot he wants. Just a little bit out of rhythm.
And it's Wright missing. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now Murray. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. It's hauled in by Harris. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the New Orleans Pelicans. Trailing by 2. Puts it up. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And you see the coach saying, no, no, no. Then yes, yes, yes.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Siakam. Drops in the tray.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Right side. And they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, those illegal screens have really become a point of emphasis for the officials.
Yeah, so many of these can go either way. Very difficult for the screener to stay 100% motionless.
Here's Winner. His three-pointers off the mark.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Pass to Siakam. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Siakam's got his second bucket of the night.
And setting the tone early with a strong move to the rack.
First quarter, you're really testing the defense, trying to find their weaknesses.
Harris, good.
The D gave him too good of a look right there. He rose up and knocked it down easily.
McCollum outside. Back to Murray. Denver passing it around. Jacks up a three. That one, no good.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
You know, there's no shame in passing out in that situation. Leave your ego at the door.
And it's blocked. Pass to Cauley Stein. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Out to Harris. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. It's good. Harris has got his second basket of the game. Here's Murray. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to McCollum. They double him with Middleton. Back to Murray. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Harris inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
This is where the length of AD really shows up. You think you have him well defended, and maybe you do, but it's just not enough.
McCollum outside. Shoots it. Bank shot. No good.
You know he would like to have that one back. A clear look from the mid-range.
And it's right missing. The Nuggets leading by 3. Murray surveying the D. Pass to Cauley Stein. That one misses. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Here's Harris. Right side. Goes up on the wing. Harris, no good. McCollum outside. Pass to Murray. Here's Siakam. It's stolen by Harris. Here's Antetokounmpo. Denver grabs the miss. And here is Murray. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And the Nuggets lead by 6. Well, Greg, and Willie Cauley-Stein, a live wire 7-footer.
I mean, he's got great foot speed for his size. I just like to see him really become more aggressive offensively and try to improve that skill set. But his mobility is so desirable in today's game.
Here's Siakam. He has 5. Off with the layup.
That's one of those where you think you've got it, you relax for just a second, and then you're kicking yourself.
For 3, Middleton misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Pass to Siakam. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's an 8-point Denver lead.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Steve, more and more we hear about players wanting to be traded. The information comes out publicly, whether they leak it or their agent leaks it. Is this a new development in your opinion?
Yeah, I think because of social media, Kevin, right now, everybody hears a little bit, and even if it's true or not true, it gets spread like wildfire, and it can reach so many different people because of social media quickly, and I think that's the problem we're having right now. It's, you know, social media can be a plus, but it also can be a negative.
That's a good observation. Back to Burke. Pass to Harris. Releases. That one off the back iron and out. Denver leading by 8. Here's Hollis Jefferson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Burke. The kick out to Antetokounmpo.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
His lack of consistency with his shot tonight has held them back.
It's Hardaway with the drive. The shot missing. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Harris outside. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Lacking confidence right now in his offense. He's been shaky all period.
Back to Hardaway. Clock is at 3. A floater. Pelicans pull it in. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Out to Harris. They need this one. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Second chance shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Those long strides allow Davis to eat up ground in a hurry. Not much the defender could do.
No good on the second free throw.
And with everything that Anthony Davis does on offense, it's just mind-boggling. His scoring inside and out, the percentages, he does it all. He is undoubtedly one of the best big men in the league, and many would argue he is the best in the NBA.
Pelicans trail by 7. Here's Burke. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Hardaway. Shoots from the elbow. The kick out to Crowder. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Denver Nuggets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
A huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively, been able to challenge multiple shots.
Yeah, it's been the defense that has them out in front. But let's see if they can sustain the intensity.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And as we see Anthony Davis step into what could be the best years of his career, Smitty, who does he remind you of?
You know, a lot like Kevin Garnett in his prime. The way he can impact both sides of the floor. He's KG with the three-point shot, and he also has a little bit of Hakeem Olajuwon in him.
That's tipped.
Good shot blocker for his size. Danny showing great timing right there.
The Nuggets leading by 5. Pass to McCollum. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. From 12 feet out. That shot misses. Great tee that time from Green. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Green in the post. It's hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for the Nuggets. It's a 5-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And being taller than most point guards, he puts that length to use. Example A right there.
And that one's good. Burke. McCollum outside. Pass to Brown. There's Hollis Jefferson. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Left side, Harris. Outside, Green. Now here's Kaminsky. Here's Antetokounmpo. Some solid defense from Brown.
I like the aggressive move on the layup attempt, but the defender, he just stayed right with him.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Siakam. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Siakam's got 9.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. No good on the triple. Shamet. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And now a 10-point Denver lead.
This is what these perimeter plays are designed to produce. Quality looks for spot-on shooters.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. On the wing, Green. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Over in the corner, Green. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Down low. Here's Siakam. Second shot opportunity. It's deflected. Here's Burke. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Unselfish play by Davis. He understands that his scoring can only take this team so far. He needs help from the guys around him.
McCollum outside. Left side, Brown. Kicks it out to McCollum. A three ball. Another three for Denver.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Out to the right wing. A shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Steve, in the NBA right now, who do you think is the best isolation player in the game?
I think there's 2 guys come to mind. James Harden is a guy that you look at is very comfortable in the isolation game, and also Kyrie Irving. There's so many guys that are great one-on-one players. When you start talking about just giving them the basketball and all eyes on them, those are the 2 guys that stand out, James Harden and Kyrie Irving.
And here are the Nuggets now, following the miss by Al Jefferson from deep. Here's Winner. No good with the triple.
And this is what he gives you, the ability to contest the shot without fouling.
Perimeter defense at a premium these days. You see the value in this kind of effort.
Middleton can't get it to go. Denver leading by 6. That shot missing. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Here's Denver now. And the shot falls short this time.
And that's a surprise. He's usually deadly from mid-range.
Kaminsky. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
So it's the Pelicans now. Denver getting their last shot to go. Pass to Middleton. Lets it go with a 3. Scores for only the 2nd time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
And you can see there the defender allows himself to get picked.
You know, it's all about effort. Sometimes you're going to get hit on hard screens. You just have to fight through them.
Denver passing it around. It's stolen by Brown. Pass to Siakam. To the inside. And Brown throws it down.
Look at the explosiveness from the little man. He just rises up and never stops.
Middleton outside. Outside, Green. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, the job he does inside, just phenomenal. Jefferson can make defenders look silly when he's in the post. That's how good his moves are.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 9. Pass to Brown. Shamet. Over to the wing. Here's Siakam.
Siakam, bro. The hell was
But I'll
that?
tell you, he's got nothing here in the 2nd quarter after just 1 made shot in the 1st.
Burt can't get it to go. To the paint. Here's Brown. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Middleton. He's got 5. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Denver the other way. Shamet. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
He turned on the Jets. As soon as he got that screen, they went right to the hole. Great decision making there.
There's Green with the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Green's got 6 in the quarter.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finally finding the range here in the second.
McCollum outside. It's McCollum on the wing. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's the floater. On the wing, Green. He's got 6. Pass to Burke. Goes back up. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Pelicans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%. And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going. And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pass to Ferguson. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. The Nuggets leading by 7. And stolen by Burke. Here's Ferguson. He's covered by Murray. And here is Harris. 6 to shoot. That's tipped. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. And the Pelicans making a change here. Murray with it. 5 points in the game.
Oh,
Shoots
good
a
D.
3. Knocks it loose.
Yeah, nice effort there in tracking down the long
Damn,
rebound.
Greek.
If you can't shoot, it's easy for the defense to cut off angles to the rim. But AD can, and boy, did he rock the rim.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Nuggets on top. They lead by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Pelicans trail by 5. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Here's Denver now. They've led by as much as 10. Down low. The shot by Cauley Stein, no good.
Fantastic rim protection. That's not in his wheelhouse to overcome.
To the paint. Harris. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And it's Murray penetrating. And here's McCollum for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. McCollum's got 12.
I can't understand in the midst of a game you leave an elite shooter this wide open.
Poked loose. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
You know, there's no shame in passing out in that situation. Leave your ego at the door.
Here's Siakam. He's got 9. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. The Nuggets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. No good on that one. Smitty, we've asked you in the past about what you miss the most about playing. What is something that you don't miss about playing?
You know, I think the travel time away from your family. That's the one thing I did miss. And obviously when you're a team, that becomes your second family and you get a chance to be around those guys. But when you're gone away from home, the amount of days and times that we are, that's the thing I really don't miss, Kevin.
And again, New Orleans has no luck. Has to call his Stein. Back to Murray. To the inside. The shot by
Willie.
Stein, no good.
You know, coming out of the half, you want to set the tone for the rest of the game. But going 1 for 4 is the wrong way to do it.
Back to Harris. Beyond the arc. Shot clock reset for New Orleans. Stolen by Middleton. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Three-pointer right. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Pass to Siakam. Out to the right wing. Now, Cauley Stein. Antetokounmpo defending. And he uses the glass on the layup. Siakam's got 11 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by McCollum.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Pass to Murray. Shot clock at 6. And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 10-point Nugget lead.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
And the basket by Harris.
This is what these perimeter plays are designed to produce. Quality looks for spot-on shooters.
Pass to McCollum. Three-pointer. Pelicans pull it in. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 9. Here's Wright. Here's Harris. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Left side, Harris. Siakam pulls it in. The Nuggets leading by 7. Wright with the double team. Cauley Stein in the post. 8 feet away.
What are you doing, Willie?
Even draw iron.
Damn, bro.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
That was just a textbook pick that allowed him room, and he took advantage of it.
Here's McCollum. following the score by New Orleans. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Winner. And another miss by Denver.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Back to Harris. Right side out of Kumbo. Outside Green. Lets it go from deep. Denver grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Now Murray. He has 5. And another miss by Denver. Pelicans trail by 5. And right, here we go. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by 80.
Back to McCollum. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. McCollum's got 14 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
For 3, Harris. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 12 points for him.
Well, this here is a game. Good run to close the gap.
Well, they knew they weren't just going to be given this game. They had to go out and take it, and they're close.
So both teams changing it up here. And so here's Denver. The lead is 2. They double him with Green. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here is New Orleans. Here's New Orleans. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Pass to Kaminsky. Now Green. Hardaway with the steal. For 3.
Come on, bro. I can't get his shot to save my life.
Crowder with the steal. Down low.
Let's
And
go.
he hits the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You have to credit the pinpoint pass for making that play possible.
The Nuggets shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 11 points in the game. Out to Harris. Clock at 6. Shoots over Crowder. Connects on the foul line jumper. Harris has got 10 points in just the second half.
I love how he's been more patient in this second half, shooting only the shots he feels he can make.
Inside. Out to Hardaway. The Nuggets with another miss. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Trailing by 2. And the double up Antetokounmpo. And slam dunk by Harris.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
For this team, they trust each other. Even down big, they have the ability to come back, and they have so far.
Denver with the ball. The Pelicans make their last shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
The Nuggets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. So both teams making some changes here. Good on both. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 14-6 run. Evans feeling it out a bit. Pass to Green. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
In this half, a more entertaining one. The pace is picked up, tougher defense, better ball movement.
Inside Hardaway. Brown trying to free himself up. And it's blocked.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Now here's Green. He's got 11. Over Hardaway. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Nuggets trail. And here is Murray. He has 7. And the layup's good off the glass. Crowder's got his first bucket of the night.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money. In the second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
.135 left here in the third quarter. In the corner, Hollis Jefferson frames the three-pointer. And now a 4-point Nugget lead.
I can't understand in the midst of a game you leave an elite shooter this wide open.
Back to Green. And it's blocked by Brown.
And who would have thought it would be Teague to send that shot away? Great block.
And it's good. 2 points.
Icon pass, BX icon pass.
He's got 7 now in this quarter.
And he runs the floor with a purpose that time. Excellent play.
You know what? And a late reaction by the transition D takes it himself uncontested.
To the inside. Here's Brown. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here's Evans. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For New Orleans, they have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. Denver in the lead. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. And he drops it in from the low post. 9 points in the game so far. The 3. No good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Nuggets lead by... Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Denver leading by 3. Murray outside. Pass to Hardaway. And they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
That's the modern day NBA. Complain about the call and hope the next one goes your way.
Here's Ferguson. And stolen by Jeff T. It's 2-on-1. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Back to Hardaway. Lock at 6. In the corner, Hollis Jefferson. Misses the 3. Pelicans trailed by 3. Pass to Kaminsky. New Orleans moving the ball around. Rebounded by Hardaway. The Nuggets now on offense. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Hollis Jefferson. To the paint. Out to Hardaway. Shoots from the corner. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Boy, he loves that mid-range jumper. Just fails to create enough room to operate.
And the wide open shot from Evans. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hollis Jefferson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Denver. To the left wing. Takes a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
Outside Hardaway. Denver gets it back. On the wing, Hardaway. Murray outside. Rob. Here's Coleman. And he dunks it down.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
No doubt that could be a gigantic swing in momentum given how that sequence developed.
Hardaway, no good.
He's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not to be.
To the inside to take the lead. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Hits the three-point bomb. Hollis Jefferson's got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's Evans. And yes, it's good. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. A 2-point game. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Covered by Evans. Out to Hardaway. Baseline try. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Ferguson. And another three for New Orleans.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Outside Hardaway. And the foul on Al Jefferson. That's his first foul. The Nuggets making a switch here. Down low. Kicks it out to McCollum. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey, guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. We'll see if they've got enough left to get over the top, Kevin.
Explosiveness of 80. Beating the defender to the spot, able to convert off contact.
To the middle. Fires for three. Another three for Denver.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Lets the three fly. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first 3 of the game comes here in the second quarter.
Kicks it out to McCollum. Another three for Denver.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And right, here we go. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
This is what you love about AD. He combines the skill with the great physical attributes. Excellent pump fake.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. McCollum outside. That 3 off the mark.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3.
Left side, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Harris. Second chance shot. And slam dunk by Harris.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
The defense looks done right now. No hustle or real desire to get stops.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Middleton right side. Harris, bounce pass. 6 on the shot clock. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And that one falls for Middleton. Middleton hits them both.
This is where he feels 100% comfortable taking all the free points he can get.
To the paint. Shamet. Out to Hardaway. Bank shot. No good.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That's tipped. And he recovers it. Here's Harris. And again, no good by New Orleans. Hardaway goes in. Here's Siakam. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
You see why his number's being called dangerous score down the stretch.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You get this a lot from AD. Attack, attack, and he's scoring in bunches.
Now here is Hardaway. Out to the wing. Shamet. And it's off from 3-point range. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Outside Hardaway. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. The Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Siakam. That one wide left. Right outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Denver grabs the miss. McCollum outside. Here's Siakam. Here's Winner. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, he could have made a better choice. He left him an easy one. Let's see how he plays the next screen.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 15 points in just the second half.
They needed that bucket. The aggression of AD when he senses a big moment, not something you can teach.
To the middle. Kicks it out to McCollum. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. New Orleans in the lead. .133 left to play in the final quarter. Harris's shot is good.
I mean, just a good shooter taking what the defense allows. Find some space out beyond the arc.
Here's Murray. And Wright pulls it down.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Misses the baby hook. For three, Murray. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to
Oh
close the gap.
my God, yo, come on.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Pass to McCollum. Over Middleton. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
You know, going up against size, you know you have to get separation. Nice move from mid-range.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're leading by 5. 34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Every little bit helps. Outstanding work hitting those free throws.
And unfortunately, it's time for them to say night-night.
There's some big-time teaching moments tonight. Hopefully, they become a better team for it.
Here's McCollum. Count it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And you have to appreciate the aggression. Nice work inside.
And that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. 19 seconds left in the fourth. From the arc. Connects from downtown.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer. Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. Beyond the arc. Off on that one. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one.